You don't be exasperated with me, lady. Come, let's go here. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
I think
The house was what?
bombed.
Bombed is no, it wasn't bombed. Home. No, it wasn't bombed. Let's go. It wasn't bombed. Yeah, I think there was a fire actually. I don't think it was bombed. Yes, fires can do a lot of damage. It can do more damage than anyone knows. And like, God, a lot of magic I read. Oh God. Hi guys, how are you doing? So I just wanted to just share about routine with children. You know, one thing about children that they say is that they thrive on routine. Like, children thrive on routine. You know, for us as adults, as we get used to life, we want to do things out of the ordinary. We get bored of routine. But for small children, that... Yeah, you're going, yes. But for small children, they thrive with routine. So I wanted to just kind of speak to anyone right now that maybe who is feeling a bit stressed out because they have children that maybe above the age of like 2, 3, and they just don't sleep on time. They won't sleep on time. They just will be stressing you, and you're just thinking, when will these children sleep? Your child is not sleeping on time. This video is for you, and you're struggling, and your child is like 2 and above. They're not breastfeeding, because me, I'm that one. I don't feel talk about, but after breastfeeding, once the child is not breastfeeding and they've learned to sleep on their own, but they don't have a good bedtime. Fermico, let's cross. This is for you. This is for you. I would suggest that you set a routine in place. I'm going to just share my routine. This is something that Fermi has had for... She's been having this routine since she was 1+. This routine is what she stands by even when I'm not around. So even when I'm out of town, this is the routine that she goes by. This routine is, for me, is solid proof, is foolproof. Any carer or any of your family members, when you're not around, they can follow the routine. Simple. What's the routine? First of all, is to wind down an hour before the bedtime. Give them a reasonable bedtime, like say 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I suggest those times because, go on, it gives them a solid amount of sleep. I think the recommended hours for young children to sleep is about 10 to 12 hours of sleep, right? So if they go to sleep at like 8 and wake up at 8, they're great. Or even if they wake up at 7 or 6, they're still in good stead. So I would suggest that kind of bedtime. And that bedtime, what does it consist of? So an hour before that bedtime, they shouldn't have any screen time because it will make them a bit buzzy. You need to be doing things that maybe, like, even if they're playing a game, let it be something quiet, something gentle that will give them a kind of winding down feel. So once they've done that, once it's time, so the bedtime routine starts like this. They've had their dinner long before that winding down. I suggest that also before the wind down time, they have dinner before the hour wind down before bed. They'll be fine. They will not be hungry before 1 hour to bedtime. They'll be okay. I promise you. If they've eaten well, 1 hour before bedtime is okay. So before that, so they say if they're going to bed at 7 or 8, they should finish having their dinner by 5, 6, if it's possible. So obviously you can adjust this routine to your lifestyle and everything. And once they have their wind down session, that's done. After that, they need to go on, mama, let's go. Get these spots, boy. Ciao. Come on, Shannon. Anyway, after that, once they've done that, they need to have a bath. I give my children a bath every night. Bath time in the evening is really nice, it's very relaxing. Like it can just be a nice quick one or a nice long one, depending on how, 10-15 minutes is usually, that usually suffices for a shower. That might even be too long. So they have a shower. Once they shower, they moisturize, get their pajamas, and once they've done that, I suggest that could be your reading time afterwards. So if you've not read all day, even if you've read all day, it's nice to read a nice book before bed. So there you read a book. That should be about 10-15 minutes as well, max. Once they've read that book, pray, because at the end of the day, prayer needs to be a part of their routine. Prayer is very, very important. Pray. Thank God for the day, and teach them the Lord's Prayer. However your prayer structure is, teach it to them. Don't think they're too young to learn a scripture or they're not too young. Teach them a scripture. You can repeat that scripture every day for a month. Watch your children be empowered. Yes, so so they've prayed, you've done a family prayer, and once the prayer is done, bless them and they get into bed. I promise you, if you do this every day for 7 days, not only will they be used to it, it will give you peace of mind, because once they've gone to bed, you can do whatever you want. And if they wake up because they're not used to having a routine, if they get out of bed and they're like, oh mommy, I want water, I want this, take them straight back to the bed. Whatever they need to, I need to wee, let them wee, take them back to the bed. I need water, give them water, take them back to bed. Keep doing that. It might be challenging in the first instance, but I promise you, if you stick to your guns and if you make sure that week you don't do anything out of that routine as much as possible, you'll be so happy. You'll be so happy. You'll be released. So that is what I recommend, because it's worked for me. Fermi has been doing the same routine for the last 7 years plus, and by the grace of God, it has freed me up, and I'm going to teach it to Fife once she's weaned. God help me. And that allows me to also have some time to myself and time to do other things. And also it gives me a bit of something to look forward to, that I know that this is their bedtime. Therefore, I can plan my time around that as well. So this, I think, this is one of the things, again, that I've learned from motherhood. Come on, hurry up. And I hope it helps anyone out there that needs it. And let me know what other things that you'd like me to share. If I feel like I can, or I feel like I know what I'm talking about, I will share. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.